Where did this roadblock come from? Ugh, this is so annoying. The treasure is right in front of us.
Oh dear, we're stuck here. But I have a plan. Should we call on that big, noisy, cumbersome hand?
Never thought that thing would actually come in handy. Huh.
Leave it to me. I don't need a controller. After all, you know. Hand of Zagreus, my darling. Looks like a shark.
Not bad. However, I still don't see how this ties.
Let's go.
Hey, slow down. That question you asked me earlier. I think.
What?
You know, that question. The one you specifically asked me. Right after we dug up the
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a lot of stress lately? I didn't ask it.
Oh. Is that... Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge lately. I need...
Treasure, let's go!
Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame is the best.
Wow.
This scent feels like something.
Incredible indeed.
Do I need to give instructions here? Get digging.
What?
Oh, isn't this a golden scapegoat? Interesting. Looks like whoever buried the...
Oh, isn't there a myth about this thing? Those who feared fire became sheep. Those who did not became human.
Sheep, humans, whatever. All I know is unlocking this gets us treasure. Here, this honor's all yours.
Puzzles and tricks are right up my alley.
Stay there, and don't turn around.
Huh? What do you...
I told you. Don't.
My poor old back. What are you doing?
Shh, quiet. Don't say that seamstress. She's listening.
What? Boss, do you mean...
Stay put and keep quiet. I'll handle her. Whoa, whoa. Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more with only the power of this little nymph. Naturally, I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Ciferine.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise. Aglaya. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck a bit too far?
I've plotted and schemed my whole life. But I never could have predicted our... I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong. Replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself. Face...
Don't.
1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound I'd ever...
I see wins.
So this time, I must say this to you, even if it's all in vain. I need you, Ciferine. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me. Unless you want to lose me for...
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come. Goodbye, Ciferine.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
What a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that goat's head.
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Nothing valuable left. Those relics were once priceless. But
Aww, hearing that from you makes it sound so... Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. That horrible woman. When did she... Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
Could it have been back then when...
Do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pocket while you were distracted. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second, and it might take over.
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the Black Tide. Creepy. Boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious. What exactly did that nymph make me say?
Actually, it gave itself away very early.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cipher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kefali's priest?
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Except... I absolutely wouldn't have shared that with anyone.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaia wasn't trying to
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces people to speak the truth. Isn't that right, Zagreus?
You have a terrifyingly sharp mind.
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, if you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire for...
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with words.
Speaking of which, Cipher, you're not taking that wicked woman's words to heart, are you? Life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble now? Don't you think?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again, so... Cyphera, your face.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You...
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those chrysosairs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes. World-renowned Cyphera. Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? A pauper. Thief. Con artist.
Stop it, Cyphera! I'll give you clothes. Won't stay here. Stay in my workshop until you're...
Aren't you going to ask me how I got these? Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even your golden thread.
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. Why not stay here? You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress. You know, they say I've tried not to become a liar. But honestly, what makes you think I won't disappoint you?
Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a demigod. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll... After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete requires me to learn to trust and rely on Cyphera. You're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also... stay here with me.
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have one day to change your mind. once the action hour passes.
Pressure, fear, planting seeds of anxiety. From what I know, these stories are true. The kindness we know today, strictly speaking, is the 27th. Objectively, the rise of the cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet, their ruthless and twisted methods earned them. Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find to ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for a distant ideal. Maybe no easier than creating a miracle.
There you are, Lord Donghong. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible fate. You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. You played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to survive. Stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot there again, the fury of its people, because Aglaya is dead. And in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
Looks like...
She? Are you talking about the mastermind?
Well, she thought you were weak. She believed that even when you were facing the evil that you claimed to...
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master is. They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you, I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee if you feel as lucky as they are. Try me.
Finon is seriously upset.
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to stop the Flame Chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak look...
I've said it more than once, Lord Finan. We're not here to start it. We came only to ensure you weren't anywhere else. While you were unaware, we already accomplished our mission. So, Lord Finan...
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargaining chips has gone too far. I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders is still desperately... If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like rats with nowhere to run, no matter where they hide. Teleslate. Is this... blasted? Those guys... But how could they possibly... Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes. I won't believe it.
Finon, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Akama as fast as possible and assess the situation in the city. If we run into any enemies, I won't be merciful this time.
Cartonis? You're forging a sword for Finon, aren't you? I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced by this.
You, Aglaya. In this form, you come to me. It means...
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. My journey as a human in this world has... It's time to fulfill our pact.
Of course. The pact. I haven't forgotten.
The thing I entrusted to you, do you still have it?
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you. Do you still insist?
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made me hate their colors, texture, and scent. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind.
How to say goodbye to everyone? Have you already planned?
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan this time. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret.
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Though divinity it retains. Is that what you want?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, God, condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to help them complete.
Selfless until the end. Envy that child, there's no need to. Already lived a grand life.
Your praise puts my heart at ease, Grand Craftsman. Now please, take me through the last tempering that fate.
The city is silent, and tension is building with every passing second. The news is probably spread by now. Every household is locked up tight, and all the market stalls have closed down temporarily. I hope so. I just can't believe she'd be taken down by a handful of assassins. If this is all part of a larger plan, Treeby, let's go find her.
Sound lingers.
Danhun came back before us. Maybe he's heard something. Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us. Lord Kratos, were you in the city when it happened?
Regrettably, eyewitnesses only saw.
It's fine.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace.
Oh, God.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. Most citizens of the city believed that death couldn't touch her. She was pierced through the heart by a...
I also don't understand. This doesn't add up. The ones who appeared in the grove and those who confronted Don Hung in the abyss didn't immediately resort to violence. They were just watching and trying to intimidate. They didn't have any reason nor the courage to attack Aglaya. Perhaps...
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaya gone, someone has to take her place and lead Akama. Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaya dead. You might want to speak with her.
Thank you, Lord Kratos. The baths are empty.